Do you ever look around and think, wow, the world is a crazy place, and it just seems to get crazier and crazier? Ease your mind and take a break. This is Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. We're a hub for inspirational Christian sermons, practical keys for Christian living, and Christian discussions and interviews. You'll be inspired to live the life that you were created for. Your host is a top-ranking podcaster, best-selling author, world record holder, aerospace engineer, life coach, evangelist, and founder of John Giftah International. Welcome to Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah.
Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of the Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah podcast. As you would have checked out in the last couple of episodes, or if you're new today, I just want to let you know that this week we are learning some lessons, powerful lessons that we can inculcate in our life from the life of David from 1 Samuel chapter 17. I really recommend you to go back and listen to these because these are powerful truths that will help you, and just pray that the Lord will give you the grace to inculcate them in your life as well. So today I'm going to share something that really caught my attention. I really want to share this with you because I believe that when I looked at this was something that really made me feel like, oh my gosh, why didn't I see this before? So this is what I want you to understand, that this is a moment when David is going to greet his brothers and give them all of the goodies that his dad has sent him to get the report back to his dad on how his brothers are doing. And here's the thing I want you to understand. When you look at verse 22 onwards, I'm reading from the NLT version, it says that David left his things with the keeper of supplies and hurried out to the ranks to greet his brothers. And verse 23, as he was talking with them, who is them? The brothers, right? David is talking to the brothers, and that is when Goliath comes and taunts. And then David heard him about his usual taunt to the army of Israel. Understand that Goliath has been taunting them and for the last 40 days. And here is a moment when this is business as usual, right? Goliath coming and taunting. And here's the thing I want you to understand, that everybody started running, and they are saying, have you seen this giant? The men asked, he comes in day and day out to defile Israel, and the king has offered a huge reward to anyone who kills him. Okay, now verse 26 is what caught my attention. David asked the soldiers standing nearby, what will a man get for killing is this Philistine and ending his defiance of Israel? Okay, and if you see later on as well, he goes and talks to the other army men, the people around, on what is the reward and so on and so forth. And to a point where in verse 28, his oldest brother hears him talking to the men, and he gets angry. So what really got my attention here is that David, right, was talking to his brothers, who were also in the army, by the way, right? He was talking to them who were also in the army. And then that's when this disruption comes with Goliath coming and taunting. But you see, to get the information, David did not go and talk to his brothers again and to ask for information. He didn't ask them, what is the reward for the one who kills this man who is defiling Israel? He doesn't ask his brothers, he asked the others. Are you getting what I'm saying? This is so important, guys, because even though his brothers were the ones he was associated with, I mean, of course they were, relatives, right? They were siblings. He's not asking his brothers about the reward. He's not asking the brothers about the situation. What is he doing? He's asking others about it, right? In fact, not only that, he goes and asks, even if you see verse 30, it says, he walked over to some others and asked the same question and received the same answer. So I want you to understand, he went around talking to different people about this situation with Goliath, but he didn't talk to his brothers about it, even though his brothers were also in the army. Right? What I want you to understand is, you got to know whom to talk to about certain things. They can be your own family, they can be your own close ones, they can be your own siblings, they can be your own, sometimes even parents or a spouse in some sad cases, or it can be your own kid and kin, your close ones, your own close friends. But the problem is that they don't see the calling God has placed in you. Because you see, like I said in verse 28, his own brother belittled him. His own brother did not believe in him. His own brother was against him. His own brother discouraged him. His own brother did not stand and support and say, hey, I'll be your cheerleader. David, come on. If God has called you, let's do this. He didn't do it. His own brother was against. So I want you to understand this. David knew the hostility that he grew up with. So he did not go and share or talk to his brothers about it. He talked to people who were neutral. He talked to other people about this. So what I want you to understand is, sometimes you should know that even if somebody is close to you, if they are not for you, or if they will discourage or stop you from your calling, you should not share things with them. You should know what to talk to whom about what. Because you see, sometimes we have this thing, oh, how can I hide this from family? But what if your own family is against what God has placed in you? What if your own family does not stand with what God has put in you? What if your own family does not see the real calling that God has given you? You can't allow them to choke your calling. You should not. If David listened to his brothers, he would have just left in the back route. If he had allowed Eliab's words to define him, he would have left with discouragement, but he did not. Why? He went around talking to other people. He went around talking to other men, other army men, and while he was talking, the news went to King Saul about David. Okay, so this is the lesson I want to share with each one of us, that we need to be careful on how we keep boundaries with people, even if it's our own close ones, and learn to share what needs to be shared with the right people, right? Because he asked this reward system with other people who would not come and discuss. They would not bother, like, oh, this guy wants to try, he's not I don't even know who he is. If he wants to risk his life, be foolish, I don't care. So they were people who were neutral, so he didn't bother about them at all. Right? And they also did not bother about him. Whereas Eliab was not like that. David's brothers always, were against David. Even in the previous chapter, you see in chapter 16 that David was even forgotten when Prophet Samuel wanted to anoint the next king, and Jesse had to line up all the sons. He forgot David. That's how David was treated. But here, David knew that if he talked to his brothers about this, they're going to talk him out of this. That's why he spoke to other people instead of speaking to his own brothers. So today, that's a challenge I want to leave with you, that even if you're close with certain people, David was talking to his brothers, but when he came to a decision about his destiny, he did not talk to his brothers. He went and spoke to somebody else who would not stop him from what God had put in him. So that's a challenge I want to leave with you guys. I hope this is a blessing, and I will catch up with you very soon tomorrow. God bless you.
You've been listening to Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. We hope you were blessed and inspired to live the life that God has for you. Make sure to subscribe to the John Giftah YouTube channel for regular uploads of sermons, skits, interviews, and more. Follow John Giftah on Instagram for regular inspirational posts. And don't forget to check out the best-selling books written by John Giftah, Who Am I?, which will help you understand your identity, and the latest #1 bestseller, Unveil Your Purpose, helping you discover your purpose and to start walking in it. Make sure to leave a rating and review, and be sure to share it with your friends and loved ones. If you'd like to donate, you can find the PayPal link in the description. And if you'd like to invite John Giftah to speak at your event or to get more details, go to the website at www.johngiftah.com. See you on the next episode of The Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. God bless you.